Hello and welcome. You're watching Donbosco Media Network. This is Monalisa Rambai, bringing to you the news and events from Meghalaya. Here are the headlines for today. Khubor district gears up for polio vaccination drive. KSU takes action against illegal occupancy in Maxwellton Estate. TB patients receive nutritious food assistance in Khubor district. And Meghalaya introduces Bosco Act in Khasi language for better understanding. And now the news in detail. In a proactive measure to combat polio, the Office of the District Medical and Health Officer organized a rally heralding the upcoming vaccination program scheduled from 4th of March to 6th, 2024 in Khubor district. The rally, commencing from Paham's aim and culminating at the dbmnTv office, saw enthusiastic participation from students of Oasis Secondary School. District Health Education Officer Khuborjylla affirmed the department's readiness to administer polio vaccines to children under 5 years at various health centers. On March 4th, the vaccination drive will commence at different health centers across all districts. Subsequently, on 5th and 6th of March, health workers will conduct door-to-door visits to administer the polio vaccine to children who have not received it. This concerted effort underscores the district's commitment to ensuring the well-being of its youngest residents and eliminating the threat of polio.
Let's make India polio free. Let's make India polio free. Give to polio drops. Give to polio drops. Let's make India polio drops. Let's make India. Let's make India polio free. Give to polio drops. Let's make India polio free. Give to polio drops. Let's make India polio free. Give to polio drops. Let's make India polio free. Give to polio drops. Give polio drops. Give to polio drops. Let's make India polio free. Give to polio drops. Let's make India polio free. Give to. Louder, louder, louder. Let's make India polio free. 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 Give to polio drop. India polio free. Program jangka polio. Polio kadai kabang sedang nak ke South Tarik. Adu Amri Tarik. South Tarik kadai kasni ba. Insyam hakok kabut bangin manra ya kini kilong hakok samsnem bangin ayah kanika dawai polio drop na benta kilong hakok samsnem kabanyada na kajimpang polio kadai kajimpang kaba ang kabala ban tepa ya ka bormet jong kilong bakila ban long teko ne long abnormal no kuntu dah ke tang ada kini pa kiwan ra ya ki kilong ke bahapo samsnem ya ki kilong jong ki ban ayah ki ya kanika dawai polio te kala banyarap ya ki kilong manyada ken banyo nya kata kajimpang te ikarpat ya ki nong snong ki padba badia phiru kun ki student bakin singong pha ban ai ka khubor ban le ra lam ya kane khubor shaki men para jongki ime ipa nang ba kin yo ban ra ya ki men para jongki ni ya ki khon jongki bakin man ra ka to kasih ka sau tarik jong menta ubnai kabandai dah si manding sedang bakin yo bakin yo ban ai ya kane ka polio pangkapahi
ngadai ikong Wajri District Health Education Officer Khubor District ngidai po Health Department Office jong dbmnTv Khubor ti mentasi la penlong ini ka rally halor kani ban ai uni polio drops kaban sedang nado ka South Tarik hado ka Handro Tarik Sautarik kin let kin don haki boots ki bapher but san ban bri tarik kin wan ki yen kin let ki yen ki bri kini ki nong tre juni ki nong tre ketna ka ka kya kin let ki yen ki bri wan pet ki na ki ba ban eye polio drops ki ban ado badang kha hado sansnem karta kata hapo ka sansnem karta namar kumpang item ba yaw niu knyang polio mdan kamla ban penkot ada kiyo akin gajing pang polio mla ban penkot tingi dan kam ban ai de kini ki vaccines ni kini ki polio drops khnang ban yada na kini gajing pang polio tingi ke pa ki kimi ki pa kam tam ki badan ki khlung ki ba po sansnem karta bikin wan yalam ki khlung syakitu ki polio boots ki bang labo hagi benta ki bapher hajan ki area jumpi hajan ki shnong jumpi baphinya ai kita ki polio drops ki khun jumpi khlang bigin long ki khun ki bashat bakhlan hadin habot but
In a proactive move against illegal occupancy in the Maxwellton Estate area of Rilbong Laban, the Khasi Students Union KSU, led by President Ruben Najiar, initiated construction of houses for local residents. The government-owned land had been occupied by individuals from outside the state, prompting the KSU to urge immediate intervention. Following this, Deputy Commissioner of East Khasi Hills, Srimati Rosetta Mary Kurba, convened a meeting with KSU leaders on the evening of February 29th. Despite the urgency expressed by KSU, Commissioner Kurba cautioned against the complexities of eviction. In response, KSU leaders proposed utilizing the Land Transfer Act to expedite the removal of illegal occupants. They warned of further action, including house construction for local inhabitants, if the government fails to address their demands promptly.
Pending litigation cases di benar-benar itu hendai sungguh kata cuba tang berkata kata pending cases diberi henti pat tidak melok membuat nak po sangko the hot is to baka pending litigation ka cases kimla banput menta kansan kandon prosedur hendai ni ko ke ibri dawa pat tolong ba di bantu deploy tiap bak idon land acquisition act ba kadi ban ka government kadi commission ban shim itu ka cakap ke kajimpun Islam nak kalian ka sarkar ka buji ihi ka sarkar ba kiti ki ba jelas bahasa anti kita buhay senong nak po ke badi bita ni ko sing la arai ba kat ba ka sarkar ka Islam ni ru ikiyeng mintai bet ba ni pun bi pa kasi kumala akram ne habo ketika jaka don la sponsor ne la penyerap iki di community religious group tu ban pencingan ki ban pun buat ini kumusang itu bakadan ke iku mata bat niru baki kila pande niru ni le kata hi bakat Islam sortar ban rai ban demi ini nak kalian bicu dan kisna bikin kabar ke Shillong no ba nakaliang jong deputy commissioner la ai assurance ni ba aku badi baki tu di ba rimasi kumba ngala batay na passport bakati ka di po municipal area wala ka municipal board kala pa ka show cause notice ki hadi hadu inta kam shim na don kono action tekan nakaliang di commissioner la ai assurance ba ya ka banikong mata ki impa sipo ka Shillong municipal board bakin pa pan pensangi anu mabor ikiti ki ba reaching di hapo municipal area berkunjur ki tentu ki jago siapa kawa tiba ya ka jago iki cuki ba kunjur ka ndo baka mariam baka boy dia kata kadi ke ba siswa nak ni ka jengkran di harta beri baka election indangnya Peit indangnya keren ka kota kumnu bagi di ban iki nomor ba adu minta kum ka justru kamdon kum ko report nak kalian jom ka office of distribution nak to pada new department tu bakin tip kat nomor bahasa ante manu ba aja ka kumenta nak kalian ka sunong nilai ibat tunjuk ai pada komisi bandung ende ka uwi pa ibat itu di bahasa ante pio ka epek manu ba yarap ki banyu epek kumu pio ka epek klan kada kosong sedikit kata tadi ka wi ka dak tuli bah kini kising ni ibu siko ka institution ban kuli ba kumu pio epek tikri bahasa ante ba ese ini ba kilo itu epek ki limba kinu kumiti through fraudulent means which ono tenir nakalian keseng indawa ban cancel ya ka epek ki ngo ba nakaliang ka sarkar kam dan jute habaka sarkar kam te kamnu kilaban ong baki kilaban protek ya sila syaski wan ubri na kejala ubri mo punya ubri terus mun saate si ka security jongki no susno hante manuban ket ban ba la dan kan jap susi te nangni sikuman kumbang nila snai kayeng tasi tu yang di tengah distang nang kat berang Islam mantuyo manumuna hinale dan nang snap bun su nang ba in ailat itu para kasih kecil dikela ban tu baduan nak longi ke bakam guna dikela ban song te ba ki ni ki barjala kelam siu di pobus nang kisah te ka lat ki ofi ka ki ofi ini man nang siu ki bai bai siu ki te kamlong ka iki ka kalong ka iki banu Shillong ba ka ba ni kun kasang imla ban to do ni ki tiga jaka kala he kumba kanda ika idon ki plot sentu ba ki aklim ki partis ki aklim don ki brishmet ki ba aklim tu jaka ri om boro kanda ika ka ka instu kalan position baka sarkar ga shim kata jaka tadi new ka tam ni baka bawan shim kata jaka ba aku tu jaka don ki beri ki ba sabla manu ba ailat ki bansa itu de ki try ki barem ni sarkar minta menu kundan jikter tingi ong ba ka nakaliang ka joko deputy commissioner ne nakaliang ka board district kintip kita menu bawan song ne bonu bonsa te hei pat kata ka influx mechanism kumnu usiam na ka por ulaban ong ba bakasi kanum kata ini nomor we are protected by sexuality aba itang hani hapo sorru bangi iba hapo municipal area ru baka jaka joko sarkar kam tip mano kita bahasa genuine mano kita bangsa genuine te kunu kila ban statement bakasi kanum na ban efek kini ki boro ka jingile ka gini shikmat indang punjur kidon kisinja baka sengkan dan ishim kini kising banwan buat ingin sa pentip ya ki la Khubor ya ki kambing election shikmat.
In a collaborative effort under the Pradhan Mantri TB Mukt Bharat Abhiyan, the Office of the District Tuberculosis Officer in Ribhoi District organized a food distribution program on February 29th. The initiative, hosted at the Public Health Center in Birnihat, aimed to support TB patients with nutritious meals. With the generous contributions of 3 private companies and the MLA of Jirang, the office successfully distributed food baskets to 36 TB patients. Notably, Sostinus Soton pledged continued support for 10 patients, providing a donation of 60,000 rupees for 6-month period. The distribution event, overseen by Sostinus Soton, witnessed the presence of key figures including dbmnTv Nongpo Dr. T.S. Moman, District Tuberculosis Officer Dr. E. Kalwing, Medical Officer Dr. P. Marak, representatives from sponsoring companies and students from Women's College Shillong pursuing Bachelor of Social Work BSW.
Honorable Prime Minister yaka jingtmu ha kabidai bat komno ban rat dingkong ha kabidai bat ke jingpang TB kaba borok-borok ngitip kaba ki longyeng kila ya kendu ya ki jinge ki babun ting soban penpau ya ka jing sungu ya ki sarkar nadu ka central nadu ka state government lingba ke health department kaba kila shim ya kene ka sinjam hakaba kila ile shitom kila tre shitom nadu doctor ki nurse ki staff baro jong ka health department kila ile shitom kun mo ban pencil thu iki pajba iki patients ba ki patients kimdai ban tieng baro ki patients ki badon ya kene ke jing shitom kimdai ban tieng namar kade ke jing shitom kade ke jing shitom kabala ban penkoj kumbala batai dai doctor momen dbmnTv ba kino ke bayo ya kene ke jing shitom pidon kam ma testa agar kom di dawai ke jongpi nangta pidon kam ban bam ya ki jing bam ki batai kela ban atshu ya kita ki nutrients ke ban la ban yele ya kene ka jing shitom tenga so ban a ya ki jingero ya baro ki factories lain kuno ki individuals ki balaya don bentalang bat ki health department na ka benta kumno ban contribute ha ka bidai bat ki nutrition lain ki bam ki balala ban adopt ya ki patients ya ki lingba ke jing ki contribution ke jung ki ban a ya ki jing bam ki batay na benta ki patients ki ba don ya kini ka jing stom te na kaliang jonga kum u nong mi khmat na sngo kumbang ilaya keren kumbang ilaya ya nadu kipor ki bamenswa bat i doktor kalwing ilai kendu ringkat bat ki baro ki doktor ki bedon lang khang meeting kat kum ka jing kerpat kat kum ka jing persngo lang na kaliang jungki te na kaliang jonga kum unong mi khmat ngilai persanghi haka mencem senam bat mentaru ngabu hi ka jing kular hakmat jungpi ba nyinsa adopt biang bat ngan sai biang san rupo ja na gamatau niu na gamata kenika samoy ka ba maki penyak na gamata pin distribute ya keniki patients ki ba don ni kenika jing stom te ngan sa handover hai dr pritam na ngami keduk la na direct happy te nga penpau ya kataka jing trailang ringkat bat pi namar ngikwa ba ke jing thmu ke thong ka ba sarkar ka don ling ba ka health department na gamata.
Minister of Social Welfare Paul Lyngdoh unveiled the Yada Yaki Khna Naki Kam Bat Bor Ban Penjat Yakalong Renyeng Protection of Children and Sexual Offences at Pinewood Hotel on February 29th. The event saw the presence of Minister of Law Dr. Ambreen Lyngdoh, Director of Social Welfare C.D. Lingwa and other dignitaries. Lyngdoh emphasized the government's commitment to educating the public on the importance of the POCSO Act in the Khasi language. By making the law accessible in the local language, the government aims to enhance awareness and ensure robust protection for children and youth against sexual abuse. Addressing the gathering, Lyngdoh highlighted the significance of this step in empowering communities to safeguard their children. The move not only promotes inclusivity but also facilitates better comprehension, especially among parents, school children and the elderly, fostering a safer environment for the younger generation.
Light of hope from all our guests and dignitaries.
No, we will pass it. Sarah? You can take from
All the students can go.
So, can I just say one word? Okay? The children are our hope and our future. And we as adults are so grateful, in fact, and so pleased to hand this in a symbolic gesture that whatever we can do as protectors and, as people who nurture and look after our kids, we hand it over to you so that you can take the world and make it a better place. So you would like to say something on that?
Yeah. We live in hope of deliverance from the darkness that surrounds us.
So children, can you come one by one? You can take.
Thank you very much, sir.
When on the dais, I look to my left and to my right, and I'm surrounded by members of the other gender. And that also would include a large majority of you of the dais. And I was wondering to myself as to why you are called the fair sex. Would that by implication also mean that we are the unfair? I think to undo that, we have come together for the cause of humanity and to celebrate childhood. One may look forward to days of one's youth and old age, but the golden era of one's life is one's childhood. And I'm sure that would resonate with almost all of you. However, not all of us have had that share of joy, happiness, and mirth in life, which is why it's so pertinent that as lawmakers and as stakeholders in various fields of life, we come together to combat this evil, this heinous crime of sexual offenses against children and women. It's a landmark day because for the first time after the introduction of the Khasi alphabet way back in 1841, meaning about 80 years ago, today we have this relevant law, 10 years old, Bosco in the Khasi script. It's so very important because just last month I had a casual encounter, a conversation with a friend from one of the villages. And when I spoke about this deadly virus of attacks and assaults on children, he made a very strange remark, something that woke up my sense as a lawmaker, when he said that if you talk about Bosco and child marriage, in our village, if anybody has to be arrested, more than 70% of our men folk would be in jail, for all of them have married children. I think it's something all of us will not be comfortable with, but then we have to face the truth, because only when we face the truth shall set us free. And when we are free, then only we can act, and act proactively. I would like that the candles that we lit will not just be symbolic. Let those candles be lit in the heart of each one of us, so that right from lawmakers to the translators, to every diverse section, to parents, to faith leaders, let the light of the candle be lit in each one of them, so that they take it upon themselves that it is their responsibility as well to ensure the safety, the security, and the guarantee of a happy childhood to all children across Meghalaya. You can say Peit, you can say Khuborkhasi, you can say anything. But then I also realized that subconsciously he would have called her my old woman, because he would have met her at the age of 14, married her at the age of 15, and by 30 she's already an old woman. These are societal challenges that we should confront head on, and do it with a sense of mission and purpose. Our department has introduced the Early Childhood Mission, and the most important word is mission. We are here on a mission of change and transformation. When the missionaries first landed at Soara on the 21st of June 1841, Thomas Jones and his wife came on a mission. From distant seas of Wales, crossing and navigating several lands and oceans to reach Soara. They stuck on until they got the Khasi alphabet introduced to us in the way that we know them today, and which today has been, through the painstaking efforts of these translators, is now available in Khasi language. My congratulations to the team of Kong Streamnet, Sarah, my batchmate at the university, and others. Well done. You have proved that however difficult it is to translate a tribal language into legalese, it was a difficult, Herculean task, but certainly not impossible. I go back to the spirit of the mission of Reverend Thomas Jones, landing in a place he was not familiar with, speaking to people whose language he didn't understand, not knowing where his meals would come from, and they stopped him. And I said the same thing to a young boy who turned up at my office 3 months ago to say, "Sir, please help me with my transfer." I asked him, "Where do you want to be transferred to?" He said, "Shillong." "Where is your present place of posting?" "Soara." Then I told him a long story about Thomas Jones, and now he's stuck on Soara.
The Joint Action Committee JAC, comprising RBYDSO, HYC, HITO and AMKA in Ribhoi, alerted the Deputy Commissioner and Superintendent of Police after receiving reports of threats against the Sacred Heart Secondary School in Marmain. According to JAC leaders, including Diran Kleng and Bitoskan Timong, parents informed them about an underhanded meeting held by the Karbi Traditional Faith Association on the 25th of February in the Assam border region. Allegedly, the association issued an ultimatum to the school demanding the removal of all the statues of Jesus. Failure to comply would result in the destruction of Jesus' statues. This incident has sparked concerns over religious freedom and tensions between missionary institutions and local traditional faith groups. Authorities are urged to intervene to prevent further escalation and protect the rights of minority communities.
Ngaru kumaway inong yalam gibaritam bat ngabat kumus senjuk ram asyong Sharman ti ngiwan ha kani Khubor layak ban kendu USP nadu menen ngalai kendu ban mentar siru layak ban kendu EDC badan borom bat kumjiru DSP ti layak ban submit ya ke balaja nang kajingwan jungi mentar si kalong bangin wanra kajing sungsai ti kuman syua tu lengkot habis bat kani jinjia kadon kata ya simlai ka baladap kadon kawai ka jingyalang ka ba kerteng ka ba shot ka ba mela ban khot lengkot kadai ka ketifa lani Karbi Traditional Faith Association kata ka jingyalang lani kata ka meeting di Panlong ha Shillong Assam kabadan ha border Assam Meghalaya Assam ti hagabidai bat kani ka meeting le sengi kinong shinong jong ka area hi barok ngim tip ngimbana te kalong ka ba songlong kalong ma hagasi nongkong kala dai gasi ka ba ki kimi pa ki haban sanran ya lagi kon te kita ki kon jong ki don ki kimi pa ki bawan bu school ha secondary school Marmain te kai ka ba penlongo kalong ba kat kom ngi tu jong i sister tu yang ba kadon kajing ya keren ha kata ka simplai baladap bahkan ba kibtha kadon ka rai jungki bakin sa weng no ka statue jong ka school ka badai ka kadur jong jisu habadai bar kade ngaru ngalai jingmot ji ba pindai ban kuslai hadin kata ha next day pan ngai ha new aga apo assembly bagi akran te kane ka penlongo yang nambar pengamtip hakano dor kala purstat ha bedi bat kene te kumen syutu ifi kniat ha bedi bat ka ta ka poster kata te hadu mentang 4 UI bat ngai ha gini gi WhatsApp bagi askia peni hanrei da ka dor khmat lane ka bangai UI te ngimpat UI ka ngala persyang man keli kini gino yalam di badan hasil yang asam ru le sahdu kan o jinsya kata tengam tip anrai ka verbally kalong ba katum yitu sister kalong ba hadin RC laisi kinsa ai ke jing thok na kaliang kata ka association ne kata ngam datib ha anrai yong lada kim weng kamut kinwan da da kata kin hun ba kin weng no ya kata ke tissue jong jisu kadu jisu ma ke habedi bat kane ngiru inat bijing songkya kumbang ala de keren kadi kesin ke menongkong le sa po Meghalaya ke bapat jujia menno di kajing wan jungi kajing ya kwa jungi ban ya kendu ya DC badan burom mat kum DSP kalong ba.
So viewers, that is all we have for you today. Until we meet again, thank you for watching.